little man or girl. Not sure what you are. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Alright folks, well, we're just getting ready to go hunt some coyotes. We got into the parking spot here and this little one came to tell us, shoot them all. Looks like a little doe. Curious. I'm gonna call you Curious. Well, I can't call you George because I think you're a girl. So you're Curious Georgina or something like that. I'll say. Well, that was pretty cool. We just got out of the truck. This little one come out of the corn, come walking right over to us here. Real curious. Ran off a little bit, came back, crossed the road, and was coming right over to the truck here, and I just kicked the ball on the hitch. It was coming right up to us, so. But it's heading down to where these coyotes have been hanging out. So we're gonna go down and take care of hopefully some more coyotes tonight and keep that little one safe. That was fun. All right guys, well we got our stuff together finally. That little fawn's still out there, heading down towards the cornfield. But we're gonna head down, we're going right to where David killed these last two coyotes. And hopefully we can get them fired up and maybe get lucky here before it gets dark. So keeping our fingers crossed that they're still in this area. And if not, we got a bunch of other spots around this farm. So it's getting dark. We're gonna get down here before it gets too dark so maybe we can see something in daylight. Well, we're in our first setup. We're down near where David shot those coyotes the last two times he was down here. We've got the e-collar set up about 20 yards out in the cut hay field facing down. David's got the 22 mag in case something pops out pretty far, and I got this shotgun watching for him to come up the road like they did the last couple times. So he's got the e-collar ready, and he's got the Helen mofo ready. We're gonna see if we can't locate him and get him to answer. You ready? I'm ready. Go ahead. grab their collar. All right. So we just had these coyotes answer us. Actually, Dennis, put it down, put it down. Got coyotes all around. This is freaking awesome. So right now, we got coyotes out to our left. We got coyotes straight out in front of us. We got them down to our right. Watch that road because I heard one down here. Yeah, I heard it too. All right, so this is awesome. They're pretty far out, but we're surrounded though. Yeah, it's just a matter of where we're gonna get them. I like to move in closer on. I know some of them, but it's tough here with the fields. You don't know. Watch that road. I'm watching. Man, I'd like to get in closer on some of them. I know. I don't know which ones to go to, though. They're all spread out too far away right now. And they're all about the same distance. Yeah. The problem is it's so open. Yeah. Nothing's answered the calls in a little bit. Nothing's come in. So we're going to pick up. We're going to move a little bit closer to the woods down below, where it seemed like the majority of them were. So we moved out the edge of this corn in this cut field. The corn kind of, this field behind me, kind of comes to a point, and then we've got the woods out in front of us about 100 or so yards, and 2 cornfields coming in. There's a deer going right there. Yeah, what's out there? What's that right there? I don't know, but its eyes looking at us. Can you see? I don't see the eyes. Alright guys, we just had 2 deer run. And we saw a set of eyes up by that far cornfield right off the point of the woods. We got the collar out in front of us, about 25 yards. We're gonna see if we can't get them to answer. They quieted up since they answered us that first time. they circled down to the tracks? I don't know. Wonder if we should go try over by the cabin. We could, and then we could come back to here, because if they did go down, they might be back up in here when we come back through. Let's do that. Alright guys, so we're gonna pick up. We're not sure where these coyotes went to over here. We're wondering if they didn't. There's an old railroad bed down below us here, and we're wondering if the coyotes that we heard out here and on the other side of this corn didn't kind of go down there and are making a loop. We also heard a bunch of coyotes over by an old farmhouse that's run down. So we're gonna get up, we're gonna backtrack, get over to the truck, go over to the old farmhouse, try over there, and then we can always come back and see if they didn't come back around here. I'm gonna go pick up the caller. Alright guys, well, we're at spot number 3. We're back over by the cabin, and we're gonna head down across this one opening to the field where David got the first shot that one night we were here, and we called 2 of them in. And we heard them down by the old farmhouse down here, so we're gonna get our gear together, get down here and see if they're not down here, if they answer us again. I see him. I see. Are they coyotes? I can't tell. They're acting like coyotes. Deer. Man, everything went silent. Everything shut up. Why don't we go set up on the edge of that corn looking at that cut hay, and we'll just run distress and see if anything comes in. Alright. We'll sit right in here. We'll sit right in this shadow. Yeah. I guess you would call this setup number 4. We thought we had something down in this field below by the old farmhouse, but it was a bunch of deer. So we're just gonna sit up here. David just put the e-collar out. And we're gonna see if anything doesn't pop out here. us a chance. Do you want the shotgun over there?
Yeah, give me just in case something would come over here, but I doubt it. I think if anything, they're gonna come from out there. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna hit fawn distress.
Alright.
So a bear might pop out right next to you, just watch.
Okay, I'll watch for him. I'll say hello.
Just watch for deer to run you over too.
Yeah, I know.
See, what's up there? Get ready, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Just keep your eye on it.
Moving.
Yeah. Where'd it go? It's over to the left. See it?
Yeah.
That's not a deer. No way is that a deer. That's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm gonna turn my light off, okay?
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, it's a coyote. Just get ready. Just make sure it's not a fox. That's
I know.
but I doubt it. Get ready. Here he comes. I see it in the camera. It's coming. Just get ready. I lost him too. There's a dip in there, so just it's gonna pop out right on top, so get ready.
Well, we don't know where this coyote dipped off to. We got into that dip out there. He was still probably about, what, 150, 200 yards out there at least.
Yeah.
Still too far for us to shoot with the 22 mag. But he was coming, but we think the lights from the shooting range behind us.
He got out of the shadows, and that's what,
Yeah,
I think what did it. He didn't want to come anymore.
because where he was, it's dark. But as soon as he got out of the shadows. I mean, those lights are shining out there about 200 yards yet. And we can see with the naked eye pretty good, so he didn't want to come any closer. David called this setup here. He said we're just going to do some distress calls. And that's all we were doing. We started with some fawn distress, and then we did some pup distress. And he just kept coming. He was curious until he got to the light. But exciting night, that's for sure. We've got him going. Had one coming in. You're not going to get them all the time, but we try. That was cool. All right, we're going to pick up. We'll be back another day. Well, we're back at the truck. We're going to call it a night. I don't even know what time it is. But it's not really, but we both got to work in the morning, so we don't want to bust it. We don't want to spook them up too bad down here. You've killed 2 down here already. But we started over there on that side, and we were just getting ready to pick up, and we heard them over here.
One back here. Once that one started,
they kind of just set off a reaction down around.
It was like a half circle.
Yeah, all around down, and hopefully you heard that, because once they got going, it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So we set up there. Well, we did 4 setups tonight, and we saw some deer on that second setup, and then we came over here, and you thought there were some down in there, but it ended up being a couple of deer.
Yeah.
And then we set up on this last cut hay field and just did a bunch of distress calls.
Ran the MFK fawn distress. Then I went into the MFK caught rabbit, and through those sequences, that's when I noticed him up on there.
Yeah.
He come down through the field, and I thought he was going to come right in until he got out. He got into the light line.
What we should have done, but we
should have went out.
We should have went out like almost to where that ridge was, where he dipped behind, where that bush was, where we lost him.
Yep.
I think if we had gone out there and set up right up against the corn, we wouldn't have had the shadows casting from behind us, and these lights wouldn't have spooked him, because he was, well, when you saw him, he was probably about 500 yards from us.
Yeah. Yep.
So we probably would have still been about 250, 300 yards from him.
I think that patch of woods out there, that's where he came out of, and I think that's where they went. That's where a
lot of them were when they howled out there. So, we learned something tonight, and we made a mistake with that last setup. We should have gotten just a little bit more out and gotten out of the light. Even though this light was nice for being able to see, we didn't have to shine the red lights as much. That light actually hurt us on this setup, because we should have killed the coyote.
Right.
So, I mean, you had him in the camera, you could see him move him. I had him in the scope. I had the Tacticam on. Hopefully we can get some cool footage with the Tacticam, watching the eyes coming in, because I had the crosshairs on those eyes, just waiting for him to get close enough, but he just didn't get within range for that 22 mag.
Right.
So, but hey, we had a fun night. It was exciting. We got a little bit of action with them answering us, which is always fun, and then we had that one coming in. So
I did notice something though. When you carry a gun,
yeah, we don't kill anything.
We don't get nothing. That's something, huh?
So
you can't even talk.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know.
We'll get one.
We'll get one. I got to break the curse sooner or later. But no, hey, thanks. Thanks for joining us on this little bit of short hunt tonight. Sometimes when you're hunting coyotes, it's not as exciting. We try to film as much as we can and show you as much as we possibly can. But our takeaway from tonight was basically, our setups, and that's something we're going to take away and do differently. If we have that same opportunity again, we will move in a lot tighter on these coyotes than we did. We got a little too passive in the beginning. I think we should have been a little bit more aggressive, but that's that's why you hunt. Even that night when those 2 shots we had down here, right over here,
no more than 80 yards from us. He was right in there.
All those setups happened quick, and last year when we had those 3 come up that hill, I mean, it seems as though all of our setups, when we're successful, happen really, really quick, because we got in tight on them. So something to think about when you're going out and chasing coyotes. David's been doing this, and he's been following the guys from MFK Game Calls. He's been getting pointers from Tory Cook, you know, and he's been running the mouth calls and a lot more. I'm going to start trying to get into it. I got the Howlin' Mofo and the three call set, so we're going to give it a shot. But we'll be back out hopefully Saturday morning, and maybe we'll get a chance to get a shot off on one and connect and knock another one down. But thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate all your support. We're going to head home and get some rest, and we'll see you guys another day. So we'll see you.